Hello again. In this video I'll just explain how you play the price and channel, or sometimes I call it price and place simulation going for marketing students. When you download it from Excel, when you open it, the first thing you'll see is the information tab, and you've got all the instructions sitting down here for you. They're also on the website, but it's handy for the students to have a look at. Once they get a sense of it, they can start playing around with the spreadsheet. They go across to round 1. You can see all the rounds up to the final round are listed. And they click on round 1. Normally these yellow cells would be blank, or gold cells. I've put some numbers in there so we can see what we have to do. So basically each team is allocated to the role of a manufacturer, and they determine how many different products that they produce for 3 different channels: discount stores, department stores, specialty stores. Now to start with, they have a budget of $25,000 down here, total budget $25,000. In that they have to cover fixed costs of $5,000. So they have $20,000 initially to spend on each of the products. Down here it'll tell you for every discount store level product they produce, that costs them $10, department stores $25, and specialty stores $40. The good thing is that they don't need to work it out. Down here you can see the cost to produce. This is all automated, so they can just play around with it. So say they put in too much, they put in 400, come down here, it says you're over budget. You spent 27, you've only got 25. Okay, so they just find something that's in the first round they can meet in terms of budget restraints. Over time, as their profits grow, their budget goes up to total profit. So as we go through the game, they're going to have more and more profits and budgets to work with. So I've just put in, say for Team A, they've decided 300 units in those 2 channels. You could be in 1 channel, 2 channels, or all 3 channels. If you have a number of units, then you need to set a price for each of those products. So basically there are limitations. So the discount store, and this is in the rules, can only be from $25 to $50. So if I try to enter 20, it's going to say, hang on, it's got to be 25 to 50, and then whole numbers only. Okay, so there's a lot of controls put in. Okay, and basically once everybody's in, we're going to get, do we have data entry check, which is basically checking do we have a price for all the inventory, all the OKs across the board, and then we get the numbers. The numbers are based on price elasticity and sensitivity a little bit, which I'll talk about in a second. What they sold, usually in the early days, because the budgets are so low, there's not much inventory, but that will grow over time. Their revenue, and we've got our cost up here, so we take the cost up and gets the profit for the round. And once that's played, we just go to round 2. And again, I put some data in there already. You can see down here their budget was 25, and some teams have larger budgets. The teams that aren't playing over here, they'll continue on, but there's no numbers there for them. So basically, the numbers keep updating. I'll go across to round 5, and I put some data there as well. And you can see that the total budget now is $600,000. So they've got a lot of money they can spend. They are limited by capacity of the market. Okay, we've got a demand function here. So basically, consumers in the discount channel will buy anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 units in total across all the firms, depending on the price. Department stores start at 3, they go up to about 5.5, and specialty stores are in the range of 2,000 to 3,200. These are less price sensitive, moderate price sensitive, quite price sensitive. So lower prices will grow the blue, higher prices will be towards the orange. And there's some demand curves down there for those students interested. But like I said, everything's calculated for you. There are controls in place. Somebody tries to type over a formula, it'll say you can't do that. You can only type over the gold. So it's very handy and easy to give the students, so you can't do anything wrong with it. And there's checks in place. Like this one in here, Team A has not produce any new units for this round in the discount store channel, and they haven't put a price in. Come down here, it's got, hey, recheck your data. The reason that is coming up is because they've still got a lot of products in inventory, over 6,000 units. So they still need to try to sell those. So once they put a price in for that, that says, okay, you've got the price. So you don't necessarily have to basically introduce it in that round. As long as you have it in stock, you can sell it. So if something doesn't sell, you sell later on. But the problem is you have an inventory cost of 10%. So these people here have got 10,000 in cost because they've got 8,000 units in inventory, and that's worked on the cost to produce and 10% of that. And basically we continue down. So you've got market share information for units, for revenue, etc. And it gives you the ranking and how they get going for profits for all rounds. So I've just made some data up here. So you can see that they're well out in front. And every team started with 25,000. So every team is profitable, which is sometimes a concern. And you just continue round to round 8. And basically, that's how it's played. It's all been tested, so it's all good to go. Any questions, just let me know on the website. All the best with it.